Skul, the Hero Slayer, is a brand new indie from Southpaw Games. The small indie developer has allied with NEOWIZ and had help with publishing, especially with the soundtracks. Although Skul might look like a casual, adorable indie, au contraire. What you experience in this game is the polar opposite of casual.
소녀는 계속해서 달렸어요. 그 뒤를 검은 형체가 쫓아.
Skul's storytelling resembles a storybook style. Like having a flashback, the story begins with a war between demons and humans. War might actually not be the right word, as the demons were getting beat up one-sided by humans. The fight was concluded with the Demon King being taken away, leaving behind our protagonist, who is a tiny skeleton. He is on the mission to rescue the Demon King and bring freedom to the demon's tribe. Skul is a roguelite game where the player has to repeatedly start over. There's no checkpoint available, and you'll definitely be dying a lot. However, you will gain new resources every time you play, which you can use to upgrade your character. Additionally, the further you run, the more allies will be unlocked. This will assist you immensely in reaching a greater distance in the next run. Everything in the game can end you with a couple of hits. You must learn the mechanics of the game and utilise your instinct, and mostly learn from dying untold times. In certain runs, the player will come across strange events that are randomised. Most of the secret events are the player being offered rare items with conditions. For instance, the player must perform only stealth runs or avoid traps to turn off a switch. The offense in this game is divided into two types: physical damage and magic damage. Our little Skul's special ability is that he can switch up his skull with others, which allows him to use the ability of the demon whose skull belongs to. With different playable abilities and styles, there wasn't a dull moment. The player is able to switch up skulls as they desire, and can equip up to 2 skulls. The visual is adorable 2D pixel art with a smooth, lively colour palette. Each scene, including the characters and monsters, is very well made. Regardless of its simple pixelated art style, Skul is loaded with tons of fascinating elements to be discovered. Namely, the animations for each skull that blend quite smoothly with the gameplay. It is the soundtracks that make each run enjoyable. The soundtracks are well made and memorable and fit perfectly to the scenes and story. There is no other voice acting to be heard besides those of the witch during the flashback-style storytelling.
저는 그 소년의 마지막을 지켜보려 했어요.
While the sound effects of magic attacks and moves are satisfactory. Skul is full of tons of references from movies and animes. This is another charming aspect of the game that puts a smile on the players' faces. It induces our curiosity and keeps us wanting to discover more secrets. The game also contains mildly exasperating but fun puzzle games that occasionally pop up between the scenes. And this is PlayPrime stats that show you this game's characteristics. For Skul the Hero Slayer, it puts focus on the difficulty level of gameplay. The player must have some training and always learn new combat systems. It is essentially a balance between playtime and replay value. As in any roguelite, you will be spending the majority of your time dying and starting over. Thus, the gameplay can be lengthy depending on how many times you died. And for this game, the reviewer recommends you to get. This game has so many surprise elements, definitely playworthy. Subscribe to PlayPrime for more reviews and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.